Hi guys, and welcome back to Let's Fish 101. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the jerkbait. A jerkbait's really good for when the water is just a little bit colder, springtime fishing or fall fishing. Those are probably the best times you can be using it. Right now the water here is probably mid to high 60s, and that's really good for some jerkbaits. So jerkbaits mimic dying bait fish with the twitches and everything. The fish think it's a dying bait fish. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to use this today. So this is a smaller little Rapala here, and I would be throwing this on my 6/8 medium power spinning rod, and I have braid on here. I'm just an all-around braid guy, but you can throw it on others too. But yeah, the 6/8 medium power spinning rod with the 2500 size reel. And so let's get this bait in the water. So today, just do as you always do. Give her a good old cast out there. And this one floats. So what you're gonna do is, you don't really have to have a bunch of, you wanna reel up the slack, but what you're gonna do is probably quarter turns or less than quarter turns, and as you do that, you're just going to want to give the rod just a couple little twitches. And with the jerkbait, you can do two. You can do the notorious twitch pause method, which works, but you can really do whatever you want. You can do 2 to 5. It's usually 2 to 5 is how I usually like to go. So twitch, pause, and then just kind of just doing those quarter turns to almost a half sometimes, depending on how much you got. But after you do those twitches, you're gonna want to reel up some slack. So you would give it a few good twitches and then just reel up just maybe a quarter turn. Twitch, twitch. So, and then depending on what your bait is, this one floats back up. But you can give those little turns, as you can see here, just all in the wrist too. That's what you want to remember. You don't want to give like full arm movements, because you want to keep this bait looking like it's dying. And it's just, if you see a dying bait fish, they don't move much. I mean, you can give some heavier twitches, but mainly you want to stick on the side of just giving little twitches, and usually on the pause is when those fish will hit. So just, you can, and to get comfortable, you could do a slow and steady retrieve, just really slow, about a second per turn, and just give it little taps in between. If you have a hard time learning that, the quarter turns might not come right away and might take a little bit to learn, but it is a very good tactic to use. And so you can use spinning stuff with those smaller jerk baits like this one, but you can also use a bait caster. So right here I have a medium heavy, but if you're going to be doing jerk baits, I would recommend a medium, because it just has a little more give to the rod and it won't be so stiff. And so a bait caster would be good for those bigger ones, and I'll show you here. So right here we have a few good ones. You could use a spinning reel on this one. These three right here would be all bait casters. Like this here is basically a big musky pike one, and so that would be a very good one to use. These are all Rapalas. They are all very good baits to be using. This one would suspend, so if you don't want the bait coming up really fast or going down really fast, but you want it just to sit there in their face, go with the suspending. And then you got all sorts of lips. You got this kind of shallow runner with the lip that kind of bends, goes down, but then goes flat. That will be good for your shallow guys who want to target those shallower fish. And then the smaller lip there, you'll probably go 6 to 7 feet. And since this one has quite a bigger lip, I mean, you can see it by my finger, this one goes about 11 feet. So it really all depends what you want to fish. Jerkbaits are so versatile. I really started throwing them a lot this spring, and man, I've been getting really good fish on them. I've knocked some 2s on them, and man, they are just great bait to use, very versatile, and they catch you lots of fish. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video and comment what else you would like to see. I'll see you guys next time. Tight lines.